All right, we ready? Really good. It's fun to be back on campus, be back out there practicing with our players. It was really good to see them. They were terrific. Had some good meetings, and again, just good to see their faces, get caught up with them again. Had a really good practice out there, very energetic. They had a lot of good energy. They looked really refreshed. They looked fast. Must have been doing some good work in the weight room the past couple weeks, because they look like they have some really good juice out there today. It was good practice and good to get off the road. We had a good, very successful couple weeks on the road recruiting. Have some unofficial guys on campus here this weekend. We will have a group of unofficial visitors tomorrow as well, on Junior Day, and then wrapping up with this class. So very busy time still, but a lot of fun and a lot of good things going on.
Mark, obviously always bowl practice is a balance between preparing for the future and preparing for the game. How do you strike that tone this year, particularly with the offense built around Lynn, but knowing you're going to go back?
Yeah, we've been going 3 groups, so we'll go 3 groups, good against good, and so we're developing those guys the whole time. So it was really quality reps out there today, and it was good for me because it was good to see some guys, good to see some improvement, and with the 2 buys this year, we also spent some time with them during the course of the year. So, so to me, they look further along, and that's a good thing. And we got a lot of good, talented freshmen that are getting some good reps out there right now.
Mark, when you're going out these last couple of weeks here recruiting, before you're able to pitch guys on, you can play right away, maybe come in and make a real big difference. I mean, getting the pressure at this class here in 2019 and coming in and now trying to sell guys on, come here, add to our depth. What's the difference there?
Yeah, there's no difference. That's up to the individual. It's up to the situation, and we guarantee them and promise them an opportunity. Some people that we recruit against guarantee that they'll come in and start, and I think that's disrespectful. I think it's disrespectful to the players you have on your team that are busting their tail and working hard, and that's a lie. They have an opportunity, and that's up to them. So that's no different for us than any other year.
I know your scholarships are kind of at a crunch right now. Do you have a number of more guys you can add between now and Wednesday?
We'll see. We'll see. There's some guys out there that are hard to say no to.
Yeah.
So we'll continue to work our way through it. But roster management isn't. It's important for all of us now. It's different. It changes, and we're evolving and we're staying up with it. But this year it should give us an opportunity to get back to 85 because we're under the 25 initials. So. Hopefully we could hit it right on the number and be at full strength, because across the country it's very hard to be at full strength, to be right at 85. It's very uncommon now.
Mark, I imagine it can't hurt recruiting when people turn on the award shows or read the awards and Lynn's winning an award, and Max Duffy's winning an award, especially after last year, winning awards last year, but have people to come back and win it again. How important is that?
Yeah, it's really important. Just so proud of our team. All the awards, all the guys that were recognized this postseason, and Drake and Landon and Lynn, and of course Max. Very proud of them, and there's a lot of guys that have done a lot of good things, but it's really good for our program, it's good for our brand, and it's good to be at those national award shows 2 years in a row.
What are you expecting? Is Dean going to coach in the bowl game, or what's
Dean is going to coach in the bowl game. Very happy for Dean and Crystal and their family. Dean's worked extremely hard. He's been a big asset to us. So absolutely, he's welcome to be here, and he's here today. He won't be able to be here tomorrow for practice. He's got things to do on campus, and we're working it out. And I want to be very flexible for him, and whatever he can do, we appreciate him. He wants to be here and be in the bowl, so we welcome that, and also wish him good luck in his new situation there, and he'll do a great job. Very proud of him.
Do you have an idea if you're going to hire a special team specifically for that, or maybe somebody else on the staff gets that and you go for a different position?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to hire best available, and we do have a lot of guys on our staff that can coach special teams, so that's the good thing. and Dean's done such a good job, and you know, we've got some quality coaches that are in there every day, all day in those special teams meetings, so we can handle it that way. So we'll see. You know, I'm going to take my time. I'm in no hurry at all right now because of this recruiting the way it is. You know, I'm not in any hurry at all, to be honest with you. We've had so many other things going on. Really haven't put much thought into it yet.
Did you get to talk much with Lynn about his decision to play in the bowl game, or before he declares?
You know, to be honest with you, Lynn handled it much like some of the other guys. He must have put some thought into it. He and I have talked through the course of the year about his, you know, future next year, whether it's the NFL or here, and I really understood where he was going with that and fully support that. And you know, Lynn, the last thing I will do is ever talk somebody into coming back and playing. And so I give him all the information, and with the bowl game, Lynn made that decision. And to me, it doesn't surprise me, once again, just who he is and the type of competitor he is, and the way he loves playing football, the way he loves his university, and he loves his teammates and coaches. So it doesn't surprise me. You know, he's once again very unselfish and wants to do what's best and make his mark and leave his legacy the right way. And just proud to have him. He's out there today and become such a great leader, and again, so energetic out there, and picks everybody up.
Mark, does it say anything about your guys and the program that you have these guys at such a star elite level and they want to come back and play in the bowl game?
I think it does. I think it says a lot about them. I think it does speak to what we're trying to build in the culture throughout all the years, and the years that they're here, and you know, it means a lot to me. And again, that is their decision. That's the last thing I would do, is influence somebody to do something and not have it work out. You know, that's totally their decision. And as I told Josh a year ago, and I tell Lynn, I support them and love them, and their legacy is set no matter what, whether they play in this game or not. So, you know, that's up to them. But I think it does say a lot about the way they feel about the people here.
Mark, you coach in the ACC. You're obviously familiar with Virginia Tech. I mean, you're building a program where you're in 4 straight bowls. I think they've been, 27 straight bowls or something like that?
Yeah.
I mean, could you talk a little bit about them as a program overall?
Yeah, I played, had an opportunity to compete against them for a lot of years, even back in my days at Miami, and certainly at Florida State, and you know, had an opportunity to go to the stadium, you know, for the press conference, and it brought back memories of playing there in the ACC championship. Played in, I want to say played there twice. Virginia Tech was one of them our first year there at Florida State, and lost to them, but they've been good, and you know, very well coached team and a good program for so many years, and have great respect for them. So it ought to be fun for our team and our fan base to compete against them.
Do you know Bud Foster at all?
I don't really know him very well, to be honest with you. Just you know, we don't cross paths with them a whole heck of a lot in recruiting much, and so I really don't know him very well.
They posted 3 shutouts this year, and how rare is it in today's football for teams to post shutouts?
It is rare to have shutouts. It says a lot about them and about Bud, and he's been a tremendous defensive coach for a long, long time. So.
Do you have any idea if any of the guys with long-term injuries will be back for the bowl? Isaiah, some of those other guys that...
Yeah, you know, Isaiah would be the one. I'll give you an update on that. I don't, to be honest with you. I've been running, so I'll get caught up when I have an opportunity to get everybody together. Yeah.
Mark, we've not talked to you since it happened, but Tad, a guy like Joey gave what to the QB room, what's that do for the program for the future?
You about caught me off guard there, but I'm not allowed to talk about anybody specifically still. No, I can't.
Kelvin Joseph.
No, Kelvin already transferred, was here.
Oh, okay.
Kelvin was here.
Don't try to get me.
Story.
Don't try to get me. Don't try to get me. Yeah. You almost got me in a real comfortable, vulnerable moment.
Are you expecting anybody else to declare early in the juniors, or expect other than Lynn?
Not that I know of at this point, but again, I have some meetings set with some juniors and their parents, and you know, so we'll see. That's, you know, if I did, then that's still up to them how they want to announce it, what they want to do. But I'll get with some guys. Yeah.